hasn't been worn by any Dodger player since 1990. And that's because nobody has ever worn that number and accomplished what Fernando did.
If you're an Angelino and you see that number 34 on somebody else's back, I don't think it would fit. It would look very strange having number 34 on somebody else's back.
He set the baseball world on fire in 1981 with one of the greatest rookie seasons in the history of the game. He won his first 8 starts, 5 of them were shutouts. All of them were complete games. Wasn't just a local hero, he became a global sensation.
You know, he was obviously at its heightened awareness when he was at Dodger Stadium, but he carried that on the road too. People were clamoring to get an opportunity to watch Fernando pitch, and if you hadn't seen Fernando that much, you were amazed, both as a person that was watching the stand and somebody that had to face him.
He's just very blessed to have been able to be a Dodger, to make a difference here at Dodger Stadium and throughout the country.
And despite coming from the humblest of circumstances, no stage was too big for the kid from Scioscia.
Struck him out. Valenzuela also wins 2 games with his bat. Mexican Babe Ruth, they call him.
He helped the Dodgers win their 5th World Series title in 1981 by defeating the sport's most successful franchise. In 6 All-Star games, never giving up a run while striking out 9.
So Valenzuela, who struck out in 5 in '84, struck out in 5 in space.
He threw me some stuff on the other side of the plate, like a backdoor screwball or whatever it was, and I'm like, that was just dirty.
And of course, on a night where he told his teammates that he was going to throw a no-hitter, he threw a no-hitter.
Fernando ready in the strike 2 pitch. Is hit back to the box, dribbling to second. Samuel on the bag, goes to first, double play. Fernando Valenzuela has pitched a no-hitter. If you have a sombrero, throw it to the sky.
Fernando gave inspiration to so many, showing everyone that success can be achieved no matter where you come from. Fernandomania broadened the team's fan base like no other.
Fernandomania has reached epidemic proportions.
Everyone in the sports world is talking about this kid, and Los Angeles has gone crazy.
Fernando Valenzuela is the best. He's the greatest, and I think everybody here has Fernando fever.
Today, the fans who fill Dodger Stadium resemble the multicultural landscape of the city that surrounds them. Tonight, the number 34 will take its rightful place among the Dodger greats. Tonight, Fernando Valenzuela will see that the impact he has left is recognized, respected, and on display forever. Welcome to the Ring of Honor, Arturo. Muchas gracias.
And now, the man of the hour, the man we honor. His jersey number will be retired and never worn again by any Dodger. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most impactful athletes in Los Angeles sports history, number 34, Fernando Valenzuela. generation grew up a Dodger fan. He was a kid, an 8-year-old boy listening to Vin talk about the remarkable rookie in 1981 and the very beginning of Fernandomania. Ladies and gentlemen, Senator Alex Padilla.
I can't tell you all just how honored I am and how excited I am to be here to celebrate Fernando Valenzuela. As you saw in the video from his historic starts in 1981, earning Rookie of the Year and the Cy Young Award while beating the Yankees to win the World Series, Fernandomania took the baseball world by storm. And that included me, an 8-year-old little leaguer growing up in Puebla in the San Fernando Valley. Now, throughout his playing career, Fernando, El Toro, captured the hearts of millions of Angelinos and baseball fans around the country and really around the world. For my family, for my friends, and for me, Fernando was more than an icon. He was more than a role model. He was our hero on the mound, and he inspired all of us. From the South Bay to the Valley, to the East Side, to the West Side, and beyond, kids everywhere tried to recreate his windup with the high leg kick and looking up to the heavens before delivering that vicious screwball. And now that I'm a Little League dad, guess what number is my kid's first choice every single season? Number 34. It's difficult to overstate just what Fernando has meant to us. I mean, how many times do you remember Jaime Jarrin saying, "Ya lo ponchó"? Or how many times Vince Scully would announce, "He struck him out." Whenever El Toro took the mound, whether it was here at Dodger Stadium or at any Major League ballpark in the country, he was our champion, nuestro campeón. He turned countless Mexican Americans into not just baseball fans, but Dodger fans. And it was about more than just baseball. He was the bridge that made our communities feel like we belonged. When Fernando was on the mound, we believed anything was possible, not just in baseball, but in society. And more than 40 years after the start of Fernandomania, when Valenzuela first tossed a complete game shutout in his first Major League Baseball start in 1981 on this mound right here behind me, I know I speak for all of us when I say that today, Fernandomania lives on. That sentiment continues today as he brings joy and pride to Angelinos as a commentator. And the truth is, the history of the Dodgers, the history of Los Angeles, and the history of the United States of America is not complete without the story of Fernando Valenzuela. His life journey, his stats on the field, and his impact in the community will continue to live on. Fernando, el legendario lanzador mexicano, sigue siendo un gran orgullo para nuestra comunidad. Y es justo que hoy, por fin, retiramos su número 34 y su playera como las otras leyendas de los Dodgers. Fernando, it's only right that your number, 34, will finally be retired. Now enshrined here at Dodger Stadium, alongside
In 1981, when Fernando made his first start, our next speaker was the 27-year-old general manager of the NBA's Atlanta Hawks. In the ensuing 42 years, he became the president of the Hawks, the president of the NHL's Atlanta Thrashers, the president of the Atlanta Braves, the president of the Washington Nationals, and now in his 11th season as president of the Dodgers, he has seen a thing or two, and so many athletes and transcendent personalities along the way. Stan Kasten.
Thank you, Charlie. Wow, what an honor to be here tonight. As Charlie said, when Fernandomania began, I was not lucky enough to be living here. But I was all the way across the country, and like baseball fans everywhere, I was captivated by the nightly exploits of this 20-year-old rookie superstar, quickly becoming a legend for his on-field exploits, for his backstory, an immigrant coming to the most storied franchise in the history of baseball and conquering it and leading his team with a Cy Young Award, a Rookie of the Year award, and a World Championship. And so, as I said, baseball fans everywhere were following this nightly, whether you were an 8-year-old Latino kid from Pacoima, like Senator Padilla, or a young NBA GM in Atlanta. We were all captivated by his nightly exploits. So time went on, and 11 years ago, I was finally lucky enough to come to this storied franchise. And I was so excited to finally be a part of a franchise with all of the famous players. Too many to name. Just a few. We all know Jackie, Koufax and Drysdale, Scully, Lasorda, and on and on and on. But it was my first night here as I walked through the stands, met the fans, talked to the fans, observed the fans, and listened to the fans, that I realized there was a name that equaled any other player in the hearts and minds of our fans, and that was Fernando Valenzuela. It was then that I understood Fernandomania wasn't just in 1981. Fernandomania never has ended. It is still going on today, which is what brings all of us here tonight. So I am proud to be honoring Fernando here tonight because in 42 years, as a player, as a broadcaster, as a part of our family, there has never been anyone who has been a better representative of our franchise to our community or from the community to the Dodgers. So for that, thank you, Fernando, for all that you have done. Now, there are many, many other people who wanted to be here tonight who couldn't make it, but they sent along some wishes. So let's all turn to Dodger Vision and hear from some of them.
Fernando Valenzuela, congratulations on having your number retired on the Los Angeles Dodgers. You have brought so much joy to our lives. We thank you. Como mexicanos, sigue siendo el rey.
Mi querido Fernando Valenzuela, muchas felicidades. Porque te van a regalar el número 34 que llevaste en tu carrera. Saludos, bendiciones. ¡Viva México! ¡Saludos!
Fernando, muchas felicidades. Estoy muy feliz de que tu número ya esté retirado, número 34, para siempre. Un gran mexicano, un gran ejemplo a todos. Muchas felicidades.
Fernando, lo quiero felicitar por ese gran día que todos vamos a poder disfrutar con usted. Obviamente el retirar su número siento que se lo merece. La verdad para todos nosotros como mexicanos es un orgullo. En lo personal, poderme poner ese jersey con esos colores, la verdad que me enorgullece saber que usted fue un grande, la verdad lo sigue siendo, todas las cosas que está haciendo es algo increíble, de verdad de corazón como mexicano, es alguien increíble, alguien grande y mis felicitaciones de corazón. Esperemos disfrutar todos ese gran día y bueno, como siempre, mis mejores deseos y bendiciones para usted y su familia.
Last year, our next speaker was the center of attention. In 1981, he essentially introduced all of us to Fernando. He was his interpreter. And his name and plaque resides comfortably along the Ring of Honor right next to Vin's. Ladies and gentlemen, Hall of Famer and forever the Spanish radio voice of the Dodgers, Jaime Jarrin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Queridos amigos, a todos muy buenas tardes, muy buenas noches. He tenido el privilegio de estar muy cerca de nuestro homenajeado de hoy durante la casi totalidad de sus días como jugador activo, saboreando muy de cerca su increíble talento y proezas en el diamante. Luego me correspondió recibirle y, digamos, apadrinar su incursión como analista en radio y televisión. Y como para cerrar el privilegiado círculo, soy testigo hoy de este reconocimiento oficial muy merecido que le brinda mi querida organización Los Dodgers. Mi saludo y pleitesía a Fernando, a su esposa Linda, a sus 4 retoños, esta noche en que su número 34 pasa a la inmortalidad. Esta jornada de hoy llena de alegría a millones de aficionados en todo el mundo de la pelota. Gracias, Fernando. Sigue siendo una inspiración inigualable para miles de niños y jóvenes que ansían superarse. Fernando, there are some very special people who wanted to congratulate you on your number retirement. Please turn to the Dodger Vision to hear messages from your brothers and sisters.
Fernando, aquí estamos felicitándote. Hoy estamos contentos porque todo lo que tú has hecho, gracias a Dios. Por él estás tú donde estás. Por eso en esta tarde te damos las gracias. Aquí estamos en la casa para darte las gracias. Y qué bueno que te van a hacer ese homenaje. Ya lo merecía, yo creo. Pero pues aquí estamos contigo. Que Dios, nuestro Señor, te acompañe siempre. Y que esté siempre contigo, cuidándote.
Fernando, hace años, cuando empezaste a jugar, empezaste con un número. Y ese número te dio por todos los años que estuviste. Y hoy, ese número va a estar ahí en el Dodger Stadium. Muchas felicidades y enhorabuena. Muchos éxitos de parte de tu hermano Fernando Valenzuela.
Hola Fernando, felicidades, tu hermano Valenzuela.
Te hablo de aquí de Hermosillo para felicitarte por este reconocimiento. Te recibo el cumplido del 24 aniversario. Y felicidades por él. Estamos muy orgullosos de aquí en familia.
Hola Fernando, soy Manuel, tu hermano. Estoy muy orgulloso de por todos los logros que ha ganado en el béisbol. Muy orgulloso de haber ganado el ensayo, me gusta de eso. Muchas felicidades, Fernando Valenzuela.
Hola Fernando, te saluda Jaime Valenzuela, tu hermano, y te felicitamos por tu buena trayectoria que has tenido en el béisbol y que sigas por buen camino como has seguido todo el tiempo. Muchas felicidades.
Up next, they came up together in 1981. In fact, they shared a Topps rookie baseball card designated as Future Stars. Topps sure got that right. Over the years, if Fernando was pitching, Mike Scioscia was catching. And tonight, if Fernando is being honored, Scioscia is sure to be here. Mike Scioscia.
Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to be here to share a little bit of this great moment with Fernando and his tremendous family, all the fans. It seems like yesterday when this little pudgy kid who was 20 years old comes up with the Dodgers and starts opening day for us and just lights the whole world on fire. One thing about Fernando, you saw his extraordinary stuff, but what you couldn't see was the ice water in his veins. But as he went out and he showed it and he proved how spectacular and how magical everything he did was. What Fernando meant to our community here in Los Angeles, to the baseball community around the world, was incredible. But I'm going to be a little selfish. I'm going to talk about what he meant to our club. Our club is a core of veterans that had gotten close after a couple years. But Fernando showed them where we needed to go, raise the expectations, and pitched like a Hall of Fame veteran, not only in the 1981 season, but all the way through his career here with the Dodgers. So for Fernando, God bless you, congratulations, and it's a great moment for all of us here to experience something of Fernando getting his number retired. So thank you very much, Fernando.
Thank you, Mike. 42 years after we were introduced to Fernandomania and the love affair began, tonight belongs to one of the most beloved heroes this team, this city, this sport has ever known. If we only had sombreros to toss to the sky. For number 34, the number that will never ever be worn again by any Dodger, ladies and gentlemen, Fernando Valenzuela.
Thank you, everyone on the stage over here for all those words they say. It's beautiful. Thank you very much. Thanks to my family that were here. And what I can say is, where's the mom? I want to be there. It's closer. But really, I think it's a great pleasure for me to be over here to be part of the Dodgers for little bit over 10 years. So, couple championships. I thank the fans in all town. Really, I want to thank everyone. I want to thank the Dyers for the entire death number. And all the fans follow the Dyers year after year. So, thank you very much. Appreciate that one. Thank you. And this year, coming another championship for you guys, for the fans. It's a good thing to go for another one. For all you fans and for the city of Los Angeles. Thank you very much. Gracias.
Take a victory walk down the left field line, where two more legends of Dodger baseball await you at the Ring of Honor. Fernando Valenzuela. A special thank you to Yamaha Resort and Casino, the presenting partner of this Fernandomania weekend celebration. And thank you all for being here tonight. And now it's time for Dodger baseball.
Cuando escucho yo el mariachi, hasta el cuero se me enchina. Sus trompetas y violines, quitan y su vihuela, yo los llevo aquí Padilla.